Back to the channel, and yes, I am currently in shock. Well, am I in shock? I'm only in shock because people completely ignored this post. Remember, they laughed at us when we first did our Bitcoin Cash videos at the start of the year. They said it would never take off. They said we were wasting our time. But guess what, guys? Everything that we said is now playing out to the T. Before I get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, turn the bell notification on so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. Please always do your own research. And remember, you can join our community by clicking the link in my description, joining that Telegram group, and ensuring you get these gems before everybody else. Also, guys, don't forget our premium channel where specific targets, entries, and under the radar 10x gems are posted. Link is also in the description, so make sure you check that out as well. With that being said, guys, Bitcoin Cash. I mean, this really, truly is incredible. But let me walk you through what's happening now. We're having what's called confirmation bias, right? And I knew this would take place. I knew that we would get the sheep factor now happening. We're going to see a lot more money piled into this, which is why we actually haven't seen a pullback once we hit that $1,000 per coin area. Not only because obviously there's no real key level of resistance at this area, but it's also because we're starting to see more money being piled in. We can actually hit, beyond $2,000 per coin sooner than you may actually think as well, right? Because what's actually happening is, right, so as soon as we saw this break, retest, and obviously now the official breakout, which I said will take place once we break the 649 area, we're going to see more, number one, people that missed out on, let's say, the Bitcoin rally. That's what we could be seeing at the moment. We could be seeing people that missed out on the Bitcoin rally maybe in 2017. They're looking to Bitcoin Cash and thinking to themselves, could we see the same thing happen here? Now, it's not just retail investors that this actual mindset is prevalent with, but also institutional investors, larger whales, as they say, right, are looking at this from a perspective where could we be looking at like what happened with Bitcoin in 2017? Could we see the same thing happen this year? Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I've been, some of you may be aware, on our social medias, we've been screaming about Bitcoin Cash for years now, especially when it was at a low. Like, it has been ranging for quite some time, but we've been screaming that we can see potentially a massive rally similar to what we saw in 2017, because we understood, number one, this coin has proven, sorry guys, has proven that we can hit all-time highs of $4,000. But not only has it proven that it could do that, it's actually been in the solid top 4, top 5 rankings, and it's maintained that for a year, right? It's this isn't just a pump and dump, right? So this is something that I will be holding for the long term. Obviously, I might take a bit of profit here and there because we do have a huge bag because of how cheap we bought. So it would be silly not to. But at the same time, this is a project that I do see working for the long term. And like I said, are we seeing that scenario where obviously we know there was a split in communities, but are we going to see Bitcoin Cash be utilized as a currency? Are we going to see traders and vendors accept Bitcoin Cash? Because you all should be aware, it's faster for transactions. It's cheaper to actually to send. It's cheaper transactions as well. You can actually process more blocks per second than Bitcoin as well. So the actual utility is better than Bitcoin, right? It is, right? Whether you don't agree with it or not, the facts say they are. But of course, Bitcoin is the almost gold standard of the cryptocurrency space, which is why we are super bullish on Bitcoin as well. But we just knew Bitcoin Cash has that potential, and we're starting to see that potential realized right now. And we can get into the fundamentals, but to be honest with you, there's something happening behind the scenes at the moment. There is definitely something happening behind the scenes because we are seeing, a parabolic move to the upside. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on this. We're going to see how long this thing can climb for without pulling back. Obviously, we do have our targets in mind, right? We do know where pricing will potentially go next. We do have our first targets, etc. Link is in the description for that. But generally speaking, this is a good hold in my opinion, guys. But anyway, nothing too major on this video. I just wanted to say we told you so, and this is just the start. So for all my Bitcoin Cash holders, all the people that have been following our content since the start of the year, it goes to show that patience really is key, right? Patience is key. And when others are fearful, be greedy. When others are greedy, be fearful. And at the moment, we took advantage of that fear and really did seize the day.